Alright, NIBANDITS again, and today we're doing our first proper review on the Hot Toys 1/6 Chris Redfield. We're just having a wee look at what we've got here, and then we're going to look at everything individually, give him the best report on what it is. So, leaving Chris aside for the minute, we'll start with the box, when he came in. And usually, I really don't care what these come in, but the detail is, even the box is quite good. Now, I was lucky whenever I bought it. I got it off eBay, which is probably the only place you're going to get them now. I got the North American, the Resident Evil version, because most of them you're going to get Biohazard. So I was really lucky. I had no idea, and I was really happy I got it. It's a nice render from the cover of the game. And going around the side, just more of the side. And then at the back, you've got images, Chris here, more images of Chris here. And around, you've got details of Chris. You know, you've got his age, his height, his weight, his sex, his organisation, and then this is just like a wee bio of him. Then of course you've got all your basics, warnings, and this here is a list of all the people that made him. And then at the top, you can see pictures of him, Albert Wesker, and Sheva. I tried so hard to get Albert Wesker, but he sold out before I could get him, and he's outrageously dear at the minute on eBay. So, inside the box, open up. Chris obviously came in here, nice Chris Redfield. So even if you kept him in the box, he's still going to look really good. I've got his two additional hands in here, which is for holding the knife and a fist. Here is, as you can see, it's a rendering from the level whenever you're in the Humvee and the chase. And I've still got, this is where all the accessories, all the guns came, and I've still got in here his mobile, a clip for the Beretta, this handgun, a smoke grenade, and 2 boxes of ammo, which is exceedingly good detail. If you look in, it's got all the writing. It's like Red Hawk for the pistol and Greyfield for the machine gun. It's really impressive. And that's the box. I was quite impressed. So, moving to Chris himself. As we know, Hot Toys, renowned for the detail. I mean, I got him. I was like, should I have paid this amount of money? Got him. And I was like, yes. This is absolutely amazing. It really is just Chris Redfield down to the T. The face detail, the eyes, his stubble actually feels like proper stubble. The hair, everything, it was just perfect. The body, everything, as I said, amazing detail. Now, he's got a Hot Toys muscle suit, so the arms is proper, like, skin, near enough. The torso, the six-pack is all hardened muscle, which I know is good detail, but it can sometimes restrict the movement, but it's still absolutely amazing, and he would have looked really bad without it, I think. The top is like a proper material. It says BSAA on the shoulders. And then, detail-wise, the one thing which I'm going to complain about is putting all the pouches on his belt. Now, like these wee here for the clips and his compass, what you had to do was, the wee things, what I did was, I put a pair of tweezers up under the belt and pulled the wee tellers down to get each thing in, and this took me about an hour maybe. You know, the radio was quite hard because you had to push the radio in, get that down over, get the strap, put it in here, and then put the earpiece on. Now, what I did, which might have decreased the value if I'm ever going to sell them, is I superglued it because it kept falling off, but I mean, you can't notice it. It won't come off, and you know, it's still got all this movement, which is good, which is what I'm happy with. At the back, more pouches, which I did, but even though I complained, in the end it's worth it. You just look at it and go, this is truly amazing. Here's his machete, which you can see is kept in by like a wee strap, which I think is very well done. And that's the machete. It's got a really good metallic look. It doesn't look plastic. And, you know, as with Hot Toys, you know, they do get, they're perfectionists with the detail. Moving down, all the detail, we've got this holster here with his Beretta, his M9. Now I have it sort of snugged up. I could get it out, but I've got it quietly forced in. It still comes out, you know, no problem, but I don't want to take it out. Then, as I said, with luck, I got the Resident Evil edition, so it's Resident Evil 5. And it says the BSA version, because now you can get the Stars version. And the Stars outfit with different accessories, and everything's perfect. Boots, knee pads, everything. Absolutely couldn't complain about a thing. I have him in a pose with the shotgun, because I think that's like what he would most use for maybe all the Resident Evils. The only thing about the shotgun is probably the only accessory which doesn't do anything. Even the pistol slide, the magazine comes out and the slide moves, which is quite good. And moving on to his accessories, you've got his assault rifle, the M4 618 I think it is, and it's got removable clip, wee rounds of ammunition on it. Again, superbly detailed. The magazine in that can be just a wee bit hard to keep in. The stock is extendable to give him that proper, I think, absolutely amazing detail again, the wee red dot and everything. We've got a wee AK-74, which again, very well done. The safety catch moves up and down, just like the real thing. They all work exactly how the real thing would, and the clip is removable if I want a wee bullet. Then put the clip back in. So once again, superb detail. And also you get the RPG, which as I didn't say, everything is in scale with the figure, so that is basically how an RPG would be to a man of his size, and does a lot. The rocket can be removed, you know, get him in a pose as if he's reloading. The scope, the wee cover comes off, just, you know, making it that wee bit extra more realistic. It's got a wee safety catch here which moves, and then you can put up the iron sights. There's one here, and then there is one that flips up behind the scope, yet again just as a real thing would work. And that is Chris Redfield's Hot Toys. I'm so impressed and I absolutely love them. I'm gonna hope that you enjoyed the review. Please comment and please subscribe for more reviews.